Hey guys, Dan here. Just wanted to make a quick tutorial video for you showing you how to set up a system-wide equalizer for your Mac computer. There is an equalizer built into iTunes, but outside of that, there is no equalizing other music apps such as Spotify, which I use, or Pandora, YouTube, etc. So this is just a quick tutorial showing you how to do that. Now the first thing you need to do is download a couple of things, Soundflower and AULab. I'm going to go ahead and download AULab real quick just to show you what it looks like. And I will have the links provided in the description. So this is actually a page where you can download it without a developer username and password, so this will save you a little bit of time. You scroll down to the bottom of the page here, click the AULab link, and boom, it is downloading. As you can see, I've already downloaded them. So that's it for AULab. Second is Soundflower, which I've already picked the exact version out that you need. It's in the link. So you can just go ahead and click the link here to download. And again, there we are, Soundflower. Boom. So now that we have Soundflower and AULab downloaded, I'm going to show you how to install them. First things first, let's go ahead and install Soundflower. Open it up, and it's got a package here. You just run through the typical continue, agree, install. Let's go ahead and continue installation. And it's actually a pretty quick installation here. Now keep in mind you will have to restart your computer once you install Soundflower and AULab, more particularly Soundflower, because it does change some of your audio settings. So as soon as this is done, I'm going to install AULab, and then I'm going to go ahead and restart. See, it's telling me here to restart, but I'll do that in a minute. So let's go ahead and do AULab. This is a much simpler drag and drop installation. It drops right into the utilities. Go ahead and authenticate it. And boom, that's installed. So now I'm going to restart my computer real quick, and then when I get back, we will finish the installation. Okay, so now that you have Soundflower and AULab installed, we're going to go ahead and set them up. So first things first, we do need to go to System Preferences under the Apple logo here. Go to the Sound Control panel. We're going to change your default output and input settings to Soundflower 2 channel. So I'm going to click over to Input, Soundflower 2 channel, and that's it for now. So now that we have our Soundflower channel set up, we're actually going to go to AULab. And if you recall, we dragged that to the Utilities folder, which is located in Applications. So Applications, Utilities, and here it is. As you can see, AULab is now running. And I'm going to go to File, New. And then just for a little bit of setup here, we have Soundflower as the input device. And we're going to go ahead and change our output device to built-in output. The reason we do this is what we want to happen is all of our audio to be input through Soundflower and then output to our built-in output device, which will go to your headphones or speakers or whatever you're listening through. And that way it'll filter through AULab, which is where we're going to set up our equalizer. So once you have Soundflower as your input settings and built-in output as your output settings, go ahead and click Create Document. And you can see here we have Audio 1 and Output. So Audio 1 is our input channel, Output 1 is our output channel. So what we want to do is go ahead and apply effects to Output 1. We're going to go to AULab's Graphic EQ, and there it is, the Graphic Equalizer. So this is actually live, this is set up now, it's equalizing my system. Now 31 bands is a bit too much for me, so personally I'm going to switch it to 10 bands. And then you see here you can actually drag these buttons and adjust it while the music's playing and fit it to your liking, however you may want to do it. So that's always an option. Personally, I've already tweaked it, figured out the settings I like, so I'm going to flatten it, pull up my little settings here, which will be provided in the description, and then I'm going to enter these manually. So you can see, you can click the node, type in the decibels, and enter. So I've got 8, 5, 4, 2, 0, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now, I listen to a lot of rock, a little bit of rap, and some country, so this has been a really good mix for me for all of those. And now that that's set up, you're pretty much done, unless you want to take one more step, which I did, and make sure that this is starting up every time you start your computer, because this is only going to work, the equalizer is only going to work with AU Lab is open. So what I like to do is go ahead and File, Save, and go to a place of Documents, and I already have a folder here. I'm going to name this file rock EQ. Save it right there. So now I have a file that I can double click and open from my Documents folder that will open this setup and instantly equalize it to the settings I already have. Now I'm going to take it one step further. I'm going to go to System Preferences. I'm going to go to Users and Groups, select my name, go to Login Items, and now here I can click plus and I can actually select that file and add it to my list of login items. So now whenever I log into my computer, it's automatically going to load that rock EQ file, which means it'll instantly load AU Labs and be equalizing my system. So every time you start up, it's going to pop up, it's running. It really doesn't use a lot of resources, at least not on my computer. And then the last step is to just go ahead and hide AU Lab, so that way it's out of the way. And now it's running in the background, and you can play your music, and it's going to be equalized. So, with that being said, if you have any questions, post them in the comments, and I will do what I can to assist you. Thanks for watching. Truly appreciate it. Everybody have a good day.